Grand old place shook from the sounds of the live Rocky Horror Show. And our entertainment reporter Bob Surratt has the story.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
This is the first stage play presented at the Granada since Roy Rogers headlined a vaudeville revue here in 1937. And Trigger would whinny in his grave if he saw this show.
I've got to keep control.
The play began in London in '73, enjoying a 7-year run. It spawned a film 2 years later, which has become a social phenomenon. This bizarre science fiction parody and romantic satire has attracted a cult following of fans who dress up as their favorite characters and memorize every line of dialogue. The Creatures of the Night fan club gather each weekend for the midnight showings of the movie at the Granada Theater.
30 point.
The big attraction.
Audience participation in the movie, you feel like you're not just watching it, part of it. You talk to the movie, you answer it, it answers you.
Don't you feel a little funny dressing up like this?
At first I did. I was really nervous about it, but now, you know, it's almost everyday dress.
Well, not quite.
Every weekend.
What's the message?
There isn't much of a message, really. It's just entertainment.
The enthusiastic fans who enjoy yelling back at the characters and throwing props at the movie screens showing Rocky Horror across the country are being asked to restrain themselves a little for this live version of the show.
Here we have actors who work very hard. They've 3-4 weeks of rehearsal in New York, and they get out every night. This is their job, and it's an art to them. And they get out and they hear the abuse and the yelling and the screaming, and they don't like it. They can't like it, but they know that it's part of the show, and they know that it's unique with the show, and there's something exciting about that.
The play's over now, and an equally strange party is underway here in the lobby. The 3,400 people who filled the Granada tonight were noisy but well-behaved. Nobody threw anything. If you like the movie, you'll like the play. If you never saw the movie, then you better wait for Roy Rogers to come back to the Granada. Bill and Walter, I'll rate this B for bizarre. The show runs through January 4th.
Thank you, B, for Bob Surratt. Let's go to Johnny Morris. Sports quiz night tonight. It'll be as entertaining as Rocky Horror.
That's right. I hope you guys can dressed as many of the characters on stage. Black leather jackets, black stockings, and white face makeup.
Well, this is a silly show, and why not be silly?
But you're following the crowd. Everybody here's silly.
That's the whole point of why we're here, to be silly.
Why would you want to dress like this?
It attracts attention.
What do you think of the people who are dressed up?
I think it's neat. I like it.
But not for you tonight.
No.
You look downright silly.
Thank you. I try my best.
Is that a compliment?
Yep.
Yes. That's what you want to look like. You want to appear silly, goofy?
No, just different.
Where do you left your costume at home tonight? Where is it?
Right. Well, we're just a couple of squares coming here. I'll see how the real world lives.
Have you ever seen this before?
No, haven't.
Seen the movie before?
No.
What motivated you to come out here?
We were very interested in this phenomenon and just wanted to see what it was like.
And this is what all these people are here for. The Rocky Horror Show is a takeoff on science fiction and romance movies of the 50s. The Rocky Horror Show is about these two innocent Midwesterners. He's ultra-conservative Brad Majors. She's Janet Weiss, as apple pie as you can get.
Two young, ordinary, healthy kids left Denton that late November evening to visit a Dr. Everett Scott on a night out. It was a night out that they were to remember for a very long time.
Oh, darn, Janet! What was that bang? We seem to have a blowout in the front offside tire. Oh.
Brad and Janet end up in a mysterious castle. Dr. Frank N. Furter lives there. The doctor is a transvestite from a planet called transsexual. Before the night's over, Dr. Frank N. Furter commits murder, creates a monster, seduces Brad and Janet, and leaves behind the story's theme. Don't dream it, be it.
All right.
right, how was that show tonight, huh? All right. Well, the show will play here through January the 4th. I'm Chuck Gowdy, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, live at the Granada Theater on the north side.
Okay, Chuck, thanks, I think.